What's up, y'all? Welcome to No Fluff TV. I'm back with another episode. And tonight, I have all married people in the house. And so, I want y'all to introduce yourself. We're going to start with Tiff.
Tiffany Cadet.
Yeah,
whatever
you want to do.
I've been married now for 6 years, going on 6 years.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
My name is Ramon McGowan Dove. This is my wife, Cece McGowan Dove. We've been married going on 14 years in June.
Woo! Yes, I get a clap.
Right.
You said how many?
Yes.
Almost 14 in June.
Good old double digits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Word.
Yes. And Cece McGowan Dove.
And I am Bianca Lassiter. We've been married for 6 years. My husband is P, the creator and founder of No Fluff TV.
All right.
That's right.
That's what's up.
And I'm LaQuania Brock, and I've been married for 3 years.
3 years.
All right.
Word. So look, let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right?
All right.
That was cute.
You had to come,
You know, see, that's why I call you. So look, this is the general question. Whoever wants to take the lead can. What drew you to your spouse?
I can take that one. Well, with my husband, we were able to have a great intellectual conversation. That was what really drew me to him. Because, granted, you know, looks is everything. You know, how a person treats you is very important. But for me, because I met him online and the only thing we had going with each other at the time was a conversation.
Hold on,
You
y'all
know.
met online where?
Yes.
I was on Yahoo.
Yahoo chat. Yes.
With the emoji.
Yeah.
Before they were emoji.
Yeah.
So, of
Yeah.
course, that was
Wow.
like back in 2002. So, of course,
Yeah.
in Jacksonville, North Carolina, ain't much to do at night. And
Yeah.
so I was like, I'm bored. And so I was at my mom's crib. So I said, let me just get on, just play around. One ain't supposed to be nothing serious. And
Turn into
yeah,
14
turn
years.
into
14
years.
So look, what did she send you news or what?
Nah, she ain't saying no.
Okay. I gotta ask. We are that generation.
It was her. Me and Ramel, we started talking in November. I didn't physically meet him until February the following year.
Wow. Okay.
So it was a straight up just conversation that
Thank
we
God
were
it wasn't no
having.
catfish type of stuff.
Right.
That's the
Yeah.
perfect
That's
time
real.
to fit back then.
Right.
But
Right.
it won't like catfishing back
Yeah.
then like it is now.
Because there's more people.
Yeah,
It was less
because
people.
and then like you know what I'm saying, it wasn't no YouTube out back then like
Right.
that, and so it wasn't nobody doing stuff for attention or anything like that. So
That's true.
Right. But yeah, I was really attracted to his ability to have just an intellectual conversation.
can't make you laugh.
Yes, of course. I love to laugh. So
Oh.
yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Who else?
My husband drew me, no lie, physically.
Okay.
I saw him and I thought I drooled for a second. Like,
Wow.
ooh, wait. Yeah. Hold on. That ain't human. That
Go ahead,
ain't
Mike.
right. He got me. He did. But what really got me though, I gave him my number that night. And before I could get home good, he was calling me to make sure I made it home safely. I said,
That's
all
the
right
move
now.
Right there. That's the move right there.
Yeah.
You let
We
me know
gonna
when you get home. It worked.
no, he really he put in the effort.
Right.
He didn't have to.
Mhm.
Girl, just make the night. I ain't care if you
Right.
get home. But no, he called and I just want to make sure you made it home safely. And I was like, oh, well, all right then. You more than just a good look, huh? Well, all right. I might keep you. 6 years later.
6 years later.
6 years.
That's what's up. You want to go?
I'll go. I agree with you. Mine was physical. I met my husband at Lowe's Food. I used to go in there all the time and get my cold cut. So I do boar's head. That's the only person who sold it. So that's where I be. And he kind of knew, we kind of seen each other a few times. So he kind of already knew my order and stuff. And my mom came in with me one time and was like, Quine, he's cute. He's short like you. He look built, you know. I think that's a cute little couple. I was like, yeah, Ma, he cute. But I'm going off to college, so there ain't no point in starting no relationship. But my mother gave him my number anyway.
Wow.
And while in school, he had called me and we talked for a little while. And then we stopped talking for a while. And I went back to dating a long-lost high school boyfriend. And then I don't know how we connected back again. I guess he just called again. And then from there, it's been inseparable. And it's been 10 years. We've been married 3 years, but we've been together 10 years.
Awesome. Beautiful.
All right. So Miss Lassiter, what happened?
What drew me to you,
Yeah.
or just how it went down, or
What drew you to the one and only?
Oh,
The one and only
so
P.
okay, so just like y'all, we met online as well. It was the same type thing. Like he said, he was bored. Chime in if I'm getting anything wrong. Okay. So he said he was bored. There was no picture. Oh, so Craigslist is how we met. So
wow.
There's no picture, no information about him, anything. He was just like, I'm at work, bored. He was working security at the time. And I was like, well, I'm bored, you know. I didn't know if he was white, Asian, whatever, you know. So I was just like, I'll just chat. And we were chatting. And then, you know, I found out he was saved and, you know, everything. Like, and we just clicked. Like, we had so much in common. He was easy to talk to. We had great conversations. And we were just so cool. Like, cool. So, time passed. I got attached. And I got attached because he was always calling me wanting to hang out and wanting to go eat Chinese and stuff. So what time in?
Hey, I like Chinese food.
And I do too. So I got attached, and he was like my best friend. And I was like, okay, so like, what we doing? You know,
Right.
we ain't trying to waste time.
Right.
So I was like, okay, what we doing? He was like, nothing, we cool. I was like, bet. Okay. So I stopped talking to him for a while. I was like, because my feelings are different now. So I stopped talking to him for like 2 years. Like occasionally, you know, we would talk or whatever. And like if I went to Raleigh, I might hit him up or something. But we didn't really talk or hang out or anything for 2 years. And I went on and I dated somebody else. And then I came back around after about 2 years, and he was singing a whole different tune then.
Yeah, I don't know if she's answering her question, but okay.
But yeah, so what drew me was our conversation and our ability to click. So he was singing a whole different tune. I just really wanted my best friend back at that time, but he was on another wavelength then. And so I was like, okay. Let's see what's up.
Oh, that sounds like a good story.
Yeah. Is it true?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's accurate. That's very accurate.
Okay.
You know, I'm proud of you. Proud of you.
Okay.
Yeah. So, you know, all of us, I guess, have, you know, different, levels of time that we've been married and everything. Some people have been together for a long time, you know, like y'all, CC and them. So, like, how is life now being married? Like, you know, you're working, you know, you have kids involved. You know, how is married life? Because, you know, it's a lot of people who say, well, why get married? We know when we just go together forever. Marriage is just a piece of paper. So, like, how is married life for those who are thinking maybe marriage is something I want to do, or it's not something I want to do? You know, what is, you know, how is
It's
married life?
real.
It's tough.
It's
It's
real.
tough.
Constant work. Like, because us as humans, we get complacent. We get comfortable.
Mhm.
And so when you get too comfortable with somebody or something, you start to fall off a slack here, slack there. And then it gets boring too. If you don't do nothing that's into like, say, have those spontaneous dates or make those time, to spend with each other to rekindle that fire. Like they always say, like if you're in a relationship, to keep it, do the same thing you did together. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I can't wine and dine you, you know what I'm saying, for like a good 3 months and then, or however long it took for me to get you, and then I just completely stop because you know what, like I got you now. So, but at the same time, people like, why you stop whining and dining me, or the person could be thinking like, oh, is there somebody else, type of thing. And so it's like a whole lot of different dynamics in it. But like I say, anything worth having is worth fighting for and working for. So it's definitely worth the fight though to stay married. And
So let me ask, what did you do to get her?
man,
I mean, cause I want to know. You said you got to keep it up. So what?
Alright.
Okay, what did you do? Okay, I'm doing this to get her.
Alright,
So-
so I ain't gonna front, like I spoiled, cause I spoiled the mess out of her. So I was stationed in Jacksonville. She was living out in Princeton. So of course on my weekends, on my live weekends, I would come up. She was working nights, so like I would come, like I cleaned the house for her when she got home. Like I folded her clothes, put them away. Like I would cook dinner. I made sure Tiana was straight.
Ladies, y'all hear that? This is what y'all need to be looking for right here. Okay. Keep going.
And so, like, of course, Tiana's not physically mine, biologically mine, but even at that time, Tiana was one. And so, like, even when I was out there, when I would go get my haircuts, I would take Tiana with me. Mm-hmm. And so, like, I took Tiana basically every time she was going at work or whatever, or she had drill for the weekend. I'm at her house, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's my house,
Gotcha.
So just maintaining the household and, just doing, what I'm supposed to do, so.
Yeah. So now, were you doing that just to smash though?
Sorry, y'all.
Keep
it real.
Nah.
It's no Fluff TV.
Nah, like,
What's
so
the
I don't, she said, did I do that just to smash?
Pay attention to you, man.
I mean, so would it be okay if I say?
Yeah, go, bitch.
It's no Fluff TV, brother.
So I mean, like, I smashed the first night we got together, so I mean,
Okay,
that has
so
nothing to do with
No,
what I did.
I know, but
so,
I want to know what you're aiming for.
Because like, before I even started doing that, so, alright, so this part of the story was, so we met, so what, we actually started talking in November, we finally met in February.
Gotcha.
So she came down to visit because my car was in the shop. And her mama was up and down. I was lying. I ain't had no car, but I had a car. But my car was literally in the shop. And so she came down and she brought Tiana. And so that night, went to the barracks or whatever. She spent the night her and Tiana. We had pizza. I remember I was wearing my Earl Campbell. That was when jerseys was hot back in the day.
Yeah.
I was wearing my Earl Campbell do-rag.
How many X's was it? Like
What?
4 X's?
Nah, it was about 3X.
Okay.
On that one.
Okay.
And so, but from there, cause like we've always felt comfortable with each other, and so, but I ain't gonna front, like I played a part in it. So, like for women, you have to draw their attention. So I would just throw subliminal stuff out there to get her to be interested. So that night she came down. Tiana went to sleep, and so. But that was before I even started doing anything. Before I even started coming up to her place. So. But
hey, I just wanted to know. All right, so who else? How's married life?
Married life is it has its good times, of course. It has its bad times, but
times.
It has it's just great times. I think collectively, when I look at mine's and Ramel's marriage, it's fun. Really, we've had some serious crazy times, but when I look over the good and bad of everything, it's been really fun. You know, Ramel, that's one thing I can't say about Ramel. He used to always tell me that, you know, you'll just enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride. And it has been a fun ride so far. Granted, it's been some crazy things, but it has been a fun ride. But I have learned that, you know, you have to be quick to eat humble pie when you're married.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Humble pie, like have a mouthful of it at all times. And then, you know, when it comes time for us to go to bed, Ramel knows he better get in that bed with me. I don't care, you mad, you lay on your side and I'm lay on my side. And then when I roll over, good morning. We back at square block one again. We don't go to sleep angry.
So let me ask you this though. Like, do y'all do like on the so you don't do like they do on the movies where the woman say, get out and the guy goes sleep?
Like at the end of the day, like movies got people twisted. Like,
Yes.
they live in this fantasy world. Like,
No.
I'm sorry, I pay the bills for this. Ain't nobody making me sleep on no couch. Well, I said that I paid for a part of this room too. Like, you're not about to kick me out.
Right.
And so that's one thing, like, I told her, like, I guess I kind of meant prevalent, like, when people who be dating and y'all want to get one place and it being one person's name, I never been that type of dude. Like, I'm going to have my own place. I'm not about to be put in a position to where you feel like you have all the control and you going to kick me out and be like, get out my house, my room. Wait a minute. Nah, bro. Both our names is on this. This ain't about to happen. So we either gonna work this out or you just gonna be over there mad on your side. And I'm gonna walk him in like nothing ever happened. I'm gonna sleep on my side of the bed.
Gotcha.
It's a respect thing, if you ask me. Like, even if you're mad at this person, you mad, but you love him. You love him, but you mad. You angry. You, out of respect, you still don't put him on the sofa.
Right.
You don't do that.
Because
Out of
nobody else will
respect.
put him in the bed.
Exactly.
That's true.
Okay?
That's true.
They out there lurking.
They
Waiting.
are.
Are they
All the time.
really out there working?
They
Like,
out there
They're out
lurking.
there. Out there lurking.
Yes.
They working overtime.
Okay,
Yeah, they
so
really-
I'm so glad you said that because he thinks that I'm crazy when I say that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no, they're
So-
out there.
Dude.
That's denial.
He
Yeah.
like he's
They're
like
not
thinks
lurking.
I'm on
They
another
are.
level when I'm saying that.
No, ma'am.
They are out
They are
there.
So it's
definitely
so good
lurking.
to
They
hear
working
that
overtime.
That other
To-
people think like me.
Right.
Yeah.
They working
Remember-
overtime, and some of them feel like they have accomplished so much just by being with a married man.
Yes.
Period. They feel like, I it's like a man with a notch in their belt. I got this one. I took him from her. No, you didn't.
Right.
No, you didn't.
Right.
And some of them are even okay with being on the side.
Right.
Like, you can still go home to your wife, but
Right.
Right.
what's that song? Friday through Sunday, whatever.
Yeah.
You over here.
Yeah.
Y'all had, what was that song we was talking about yesterday? Like, you may have had him once, but I had him all the
Yeah.
time.
Right.
He's
That's-
mine.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
You went way back.
Smoking stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And just to piggyback on what you were saying, I don't think from my call, because I'm that type of person. When I get mad, I get mad. Things may come out that should not come out. But I don't think I've ever told him to get out the bed. But what I would do is, I would go sleep in the living room,
Exactly.
or I would go sleep with my girls, or whatever. Because I'm the hothead tempered. Like, he will be the one. We're going to get in this bed, and I'm going to roll over and say goodnight and kiss you. And if you don't kiss me back, I don't care. That's it. Me, don't touch me. Don't talk to me. You stay on that side. I'm stay on this side. And I'll see how I feel in the morning. That's how I am. So,
So you're a fireball.
yes, I am.
And
So
I know
am
you
I.
are.
Yes.
I know this.
Yes.
CC, you're not.
I'm not a fireball.
She used to be.
I used to be,
Who's
but
the
I'm
When
not.
Birds got married, my goodness.
Yeah, I would cut you so bad and come and just jab you right with
I ain't
it. But
never had nobody
So
say the
what
thing.
has changed?
honestly, the one time when my husband told me straight up, I was like, I'm not happy. He was like, well, you know what? I'm leaving. He
I'm
left
gonna
me.
teach you. Nah, cause like
What?
For real, he left
yeah,
me.
So
He had to show
so
me
I
like
had
for
to-
real.
'cause